And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Jansen comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Hit out towards second. Kendricks got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Mattis will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Ryan Mattis.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just... And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager comes up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. Daniel Hudson will come on out of the bullpen. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 6-5. So long from Phoenix.
16 men on base.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. he's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game. So I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Mike Leake is on the mound for the Cardinals. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here.
Number 69 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Leake gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 69 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Evan Gattis will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallegos giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches.
J.P. Arencibia will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Colton Wong steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Owings is there, and he'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Number 69 stands in.
Now batting, number 69.
Leake pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, and any designs they might have had about doing a lot of running tonight may need to be 86 right now because it's just not happening for him out there.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They trail this one 1-0. Yadier Molina will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's
Number 69 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Hit to short. Peralta's there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely...
Matt Adams will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Yadier Molina stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Mike Leake. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no...
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Diamondbacks down with... Oscar Hernandez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 6-5. So long from St. Louis.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 8 hits,
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Jason Hamill is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
Number 69 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. EK, one of your old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Number 69 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Evan Gattis is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Addison Russell will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to the right. Owings down on the ground. The throw.
Hey.
It's late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Rizzo.
Number 69 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit.
Number 69 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
No, that's down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Schwarber ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, and the thing that's tough to figure here, you've got 4 home runs now as a team. You're still losing. I mean, that seems almost impossible, but that's the situation we have.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 69.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackman is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 4-3. So long from Phoenix. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth for the Diamondbacks.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And reined in one away.
Now batting.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a 1-hit shutout.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that 1 hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB. The show has baseball for you on a Wednesday night in the desert from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eldon Parr will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Goes to third with it. Oh, a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. Number 69 stands in.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this.
So striding in, number 69, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
Into the box now, Chris Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 5-4. Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan VR. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Number 2, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Number 69 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Scooter Gennett takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance coming up now for Arizona. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panic. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Johnny Cueto. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 8-2. So long from San Francisco.
Our final line score this afternoon.
With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seeing the ball really well right now.
Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
Number 69 stands in.
First baseman, number 69.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Ross Godwin will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Kershaw comes set. The 2-2 pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most talent-laden outfielders in the game. Yasiel Puig can do it all. He can run down balls. He's got an arm that he is not afraid to show off.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Kike Hernandez will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Number 69 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Runners off for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 11. Jock Peterson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Howie Kendrick gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4.
He's out.
3, hey. But it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasmani Grandal steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. To first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they... Number 69 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Drilled to the right side. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And as you can see, they are way behind. Number 69 steps in now.
Batting, number 69.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Kershaw into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Nope.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under this one now is Kendrick. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
Ross Godwin is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is line to left, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
and all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more. So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only one out. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Vincent will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Christian Bethencourt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Number 69 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres lead it 6-3. Oscar Hernandez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 7-3. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Now batting, number 69.
On the ground to third. Solarte bare hands it. He's up with it. The throw. Big time effort, but it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, that's a tough chance there, but it's one he's got to make. You'll see the bare hand pickup. Sometimes you don't get a real good grip on the ball. You get it a little too deep into your palm, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over.
Wow, talk about an exciting finish. I mean, you can't fault the aggressive play right here. Trying to score as the tying run, it was going to take a great play to get him, and sure enough, that's what they got, and they preserved the 1-run victory.
tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with...
Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 69 is Armando Watch. As guys, he's moving to second base. You figure it'll take some time for him to settle in?
Yeah, Matt, it's not all that easy to change positions, let alone change to a very technical spot like second. You can bet that there's going to be an adjustment period, but you never know. It could turn out to be a really good move for him and the team.
Well, like you said, moving positions ain't easy, and I know because I did it a bunch in my career. So right now we can probably expect to see a few bumps in the road. He's going to kick a few balls now and then, but the team must think that he has the quick feet and those sweet hands needed to play up the middle. We're just going to have to see how it goes.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball. A marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from...
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. With a moment here in downtown San Diego.
He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The Padres on top, 4-0. Number 69 digs in here for his first appearance. Shields pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's on the money, but dropped at second base.
And there's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
To short. Backhanded. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. James Shields strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders.
Number 69 steps in now. Down and away, one ball and no strikes. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Before the pitch, a move by Shields, and he'll get back in safely. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Number 69 will stand in here, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Shields gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Spangenberg is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to...
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. But 1's all they get as the run scores. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Padres leave a pair, and it remains 5-2. Number 69 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight.
Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, James Shields. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Myers is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 5-0. So long from San Diego.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Robbie Erlin. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 3-2.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He was an absolute beast at the plate last month, hitting over 450. Opposing pitchers must be dreading the thought of having to face him right now. Seems like he's hitting everything.
Ruby De La Rosa, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts? Number 69 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Kane has his target. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So striding in, number 69, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Crawford is there for it. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. Still a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman.
Number 69 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Hunter Pence. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Final line score
Yeah,
tonight.
I think in the end, this
Afternoon baseball now from the desert Southwest and Chase Field here in downtown Phoenix. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Zach Godley. Denard Span will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Colby Rasmus will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Number 69 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Madison Bumgarner set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
So striding in, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Number 69 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound.
Number 69.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. It's on the money, but dropped at second base.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Buster Posey will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Trying to hold the lead. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura field. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So it's no runs on no hits. One. Number 69 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Bumgarner has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Kelby Tomlinson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. No outs, nobody on. Now a ball rolls softly to second. A barehanded pickup. Just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
Final line score for
So that'll... So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
now batting, number 69.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball,
1-0.
no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
And, guys, I think you could make the case that the Nationals offense was led this afternoon by this guy, Ryan Zimmerman. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game. Number 69 stands in for the first time.
First baseman, number 69.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
David Peralta digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit?
Evan Gattis struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball right side. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no. Number 69 stands in.
Number 69.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Luis Ramirez looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Oh, they're able to get him again. That'll make him 1 for 7 now in this game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Number 69.
Number 69 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Presley coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 2-2. Dominic Leone will come on needing to get 3 outs here. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Pedro Alvarez. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Michael Blazek will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
Looped over toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard-hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there. And that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Padres were led to victory by the excellent start turned in by this man, James Shields. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that'll just... From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Kemp will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
These guys need to swing for the fences. They're not an average team. They're one of the worst in the league in average, so they're not going to win games unless they hit.
Number 69 stands in for the first time. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored 1 run, to get on the board first here in the very first inning, that should help you.
Yasmani Tomas has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt.
He enters the day among the leaders in the AL and runs batted in, and he's just a huge part of this lineup.
Pedro Cabrera could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Push to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Oscar Hernandez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rayburn is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage. Number 69 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Yasmani Tomas in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
A little bouncer. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intent.
Pedro Cabrera stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Line toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Corey Spangenberg ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Number 69 will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. Number 69 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Number 69 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And we showed you the ERA just a moment ago. It's under 1 coming into play, and it just keeps on dropping as he gets the first out here.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Right to him. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So that'll go down as an E4. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
And a change to report here as they're going to make a move and bring on a defensive replacement. Stephen Vogt struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Rain. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still all square at 4. Number 69 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 69.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That's popped up out toward short right field. Rizzo is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Pedro Perez will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Addison Russell will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Hit. Speared on the dive. The throw. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 69 is in that spotlight, and he's one of those young players in the game right now who many believe could be a superstar down the road.
Yeah, I really like what the future holds for him. You know, he's still developing his game, and he's playing decently well right now, but I really believe he'll become a force to be reckoned with in a few years. I've heard that he's a hard worker and that he's eager to learn as much as he can while his career is young, which is really good to hear. You know, some guys, they kind of rest on the talent they come into the league with, and a lot of times their careers don't pan out the way people thought they would.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series. Corey Seager gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as...
Number 69 will get his first cuts here.
Number 69.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, this is big trouble now. This throw just gets away from him there, and that'll move the runners up to second and third now.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yasmani Tomas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to third. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Pedro Cabrera will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Only one in the inning for Arizona. Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
And the fact that his arm angle is the same every time, he repeats his release point.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in.
Yasmani Tomas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or missed by 3 feet to force in a run? He was able to put the missed call.
Pedro Cabrera will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. Number 69 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a one-out single.
Yasmani Tomas will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1.
Corey Seager digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Number 69 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. chop foul at the plate, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Number 69 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, his numbers against right-handed pitching haven't been pretty so far this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Carl Crawford brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's set down, one away. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me.